Good day, everybody. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I got a Dana 44 axle right here that I'm going to reassemble. And on the Dana 44 axle, since it's not a C-clip axle, you can tell if it's a C-clip. Obviously, if you took it apart, there'd be a little clip that goes on the end of the axle shaft. You have to press your bearings on. So, what I'm going to do is that this piece has to go on first. And if you forgot which way it went, you could always look to see what side the nuts were on. I put an OS on that side, and someone had wrote in. So I'm gonna put that on first. Now before I put that seal on, I want to put some grease in there just to kind of hold that spring in place. Because the last thing you want to do is go through all the trouble to press these bearings on, and then somewhere along the way, the spring in the seal pops out. Because if the spring in the seal pops out, then you are hooped. So the opening, which is this side, goes towards the inside of the axle. So just sliding it on. There we go. As such. Now this is a tapered roller bearing. And the tapered roller bearing always goes in the direction of the thrust. So the cone actually sits up top. It's all sealed together because of the grease. But it'll go just as such. And then this collar goes last, just like that. Before we press this, you want to make sure the insulation seal spring towards the oil part, towards the axle shaft tube, your tapered roller bearing like this, and your collar. Okay, we're gonna slide the axle shaft, weasel it inside here. May have to lower it down, as I can already see. That's gonna be the problem, we're too high. So this is where the fun begins. I take that center brace out the bottom. I got on some stilts. I'm gonna have to press so far and then lift that up so I can finish pressing it totally. Presses on really easy, as you can see. So I just gotta go down as far as I can. We're almost at the bottom there. So let's just set up again. We're gonna press the bearing right to that lip. She's going, but it's not being pretty. She's taking a lot of force to press that down. So here we are, the axle bearings are pressed in. The issue I had at the very end was that where this retainer is, you can see that little lip right there got a little cockeyed when I was pressing it. So in order to get it on fully, I had to walk it. So press one end, straighten it out, and then it wouldn't press down straight after that. So then I had to go to the opposite side, press down to kind of walk it in, then walk it back, then finally, boom, it just went and I was able to press it in. You may have that same issue, but if you have any questions or comments, post them below. And that's how I got on the Dana 44 bearings and seal.